Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today, we will learn about the issues surrounding Port Charles' most formidable mob boss and the fascinating behind-the-scenes glimpse into how one of daytime television's most beloved actors prepares to bring such compelling drama to life. The past several weeks have delivered an absolute whirlwind of intensity for Sonny Corinthos, whose world has been spinning with dangerous confrontations, high-stakes family protection, and unexpected romantic tension that has fans buzzing with anticipation about what's coming next. Maurice Benard's iconic character has found himself navigating treacherous waters on multiple fronts recently, juggling the kind of pressure that would break most men. The mob kingpin's primary concern has centered around his son, Michael Corinthos, who stands perilously close to facing serious prison time. This father-son dynamic has always been complicated, fraught with years of conflict reconciliation, and deep-seated loyalty that transcends their frequent disagreements. Sonny's protective instincts have kicked into overdrive as he maneuvers through the legal minefield surrounding Michael, utilizing every resource at his disposal to keep his son out of incarceration. The desperation in Sonny's eyes during these scenes reveals the depth of his paternal devotion, reminding viewers that beneath the hardened exterior of the mob boss beats the heart of a father willing to sacrifice everything for his children. Meanwhile, Sonny has been engaging in an electrifying push and pull with acting district attorney Justine Turner that has viewers divided about where this connection might lead. Their exchanges crackle with an undeniable chemistry that walks the razor's edge between professional antagonism and personal attraction. The banter between them is sharp, witty, and loaded with subtext that suggests something brewing beneath the surface of their adversarial relationship. Turner represents everything Sonny should avoid a law enforcement official determined to dismantle his organization piece by piece. Yet there's an unmistakable spark whenever they share screen time. These dramatic confrontations have showcased some of Benard's finest work in recent memory, as he seamlessly transitions between the charming flirtation and the steely resolve of a man who knows he's playing with fire. The emotional roller coaster hasn't stopped there. Sonny's ongoing war with his ruthless rival Jen Sidwell has escalated into dangerous territory that threatens not just the mob boss himself, but everyone in his orbit. Sidwell has proven to be a formidable adversary, someone who matches Sonny's cunning and exceeds his ruthlessness in ways that have kept the Port Charles crime lord consistently off balance. This isn't some minor turf dispute, this is a full-scale organized crime war that has already claimed casualties and shows no signs of slowing down. What makes this conflict particularly gripping is that Sidwell has maintained the upper hand throughout, anticipating Sonny's moves before he makes them, and staying frustratingly ahead in this deadly chess match. The situation took an even more serious turn when Mayor Laura Collins, one of Sonny's most trusted allies and a pillar of the Port Charles community, became collateral damage in this escalating conflict. Laura's involvement adds layers of complexity to an already volatile situation, forcing Sonny to consider the far-reaching consequences of this war beyond his own organization. Her presence in the crossfire demonstrates how Sidwell's reach extends into every corner of Port Charles, threatening the very fabric of the community. However, longtime General Hospital fans know better than to count either Sonny or Laura out of any battle. These are two of the most resilient, resourceful characters in the show's history, and their combined determination virtually guarantees that Sidwell's reign of terror will eventually come to a spectacular end. The question isn't if they'll prevail, but when and how they'll orchestrate his downfall. Beyond the dramatic storylines unfolding on screen, Maurice Benard offered fans a delightful peek behind the curtain at his unique preparation process. Early Thursday morning on January 22, the veteran actor took to Instagram to share a charming video filmed in his dressing room that perfectly encapsulates his approach to mastering the complex emotional scenes that have defined Sonny's recent arc. The footage shows Benard fully immersed in his script, but instead of the quiet, focused study many might expect, he's dancing freely to the classic 1966 hit Daydream by the Lovin' Spoonful. The song's upbeat, carefree melody provides an interesting counterpoint to the heavy material he's learning, creating an atmosphere that somehow enhances rather than distracts from his concentration. The video captures Benard breaking into spontaneous freestyle moves that blend elements of salsa with other smooth dance styles. His movements, natural and uninhibited. There's something genuinely endearing about watching this accomplished actor, who has portrayed one of daytime television's most intense characters for decades, letting loose with such joy and authenticity. The caption accompanying the post provided insight into his creative process. I always like learning my lines with music. I like the connection. This simple statement reveals volumes about how Benard approaches his craft, using music not as background noise but as an active tool to forge emotional connections with the material he's bringing to life. This method speaks to Benard's understanding that great acting isn't purely intellectual, it's deeply emotional and physical. By incorporating music and movement into his line learning process, he's engaging multiple senses and creating muscle memory that will inform his performance when cameras roll. The choice of Daydream, a song about escaping into pleasant fantasies, creates an interesting juxtaposition with the often dark and heavy content of Sonny's storylines. Perhaps this contrast helps Benard maintain the emotional balance necessary to portray such an intense character day after day, without being consumed by the darkness. Looking ahead at what's developing in Port Charles, General Hospital spoilers confirm that Sonny's complicated life shows no signs of simplifying anytime soon. The mob boss continues operating at maximum capacity, dealing with threats from every direction while maintaining the delicate balance of power that has kept him at the top of the organized crime hierarchy for so long. Michael's legal troubles remain unresolved, requiring constant vigilance and strategic maneuvering. The Sidwell situation continues to escalate, demanding Sonny's full tactical attention as he works to protect not only his organization but also innocent people caught in the crossfire. Yet amid all this chaos and danger, one question dominates fan discussions and social media speculation. When will Sonny finally find genuine romantic happiness? The mob boss has been essentially dancing solo for quite some time now, navigating life without a true romantic partner to share his burdens and triumphs. While he's had flirtations and brief connections, nothing substantial has developed into the kind of epic love story that General Hospital is famous for delivering. Viewers are hungry to see Sonny in a relationship that provides both passion and partnership, someone who can stand beside him as an equal and bring light into the darker corners of his existence. This brings the focus back to Justine Turner, the acting district attorney whose interactions with Sonny have been anything but ordinary. Could she evolve from adversary to something more meaningful? The chemistry is undeniable, the tension palpable, but significant obstacles stand in their way. Turner isn't approaching Sonny with pure intentions. She's actively working to dismantle everything he's built, to bring down his entire organization and see him behind bars. Her professional mission directly conflicts with any potential personal feelings that might be developing. This creates a delicious dramatic tension that has fans debating whether love could truly conquer the vast divide between their positions or whether this attraction is destined to remain unconsummated, forever simmering beneath the surface of their professional antagonism. The complexity of a potential Sonny Turner romance offers rich storytelling possibilities. Would she have to compromise her principles? Could Sonny change enough to bridge that gap, or would their relationship ultimately destroy them both? These questions keep viewers engaged and invested in every scene they share, searching for clues about where this connection might lead. Ultimately, the enduring appeal of both Sonny Corinthos as a character and Maurice Benard as the actor who embodies him comes down to authenticity and commitment. Benard's dedication to his craft evident in everything from his unique preparation methods to his nuanced performances, has created one of daytime television's most complex and compelling figures. Sonny isn't simply a one-dimensional mob boss. He's a father, a friend, a lover, a protector, and sometimes a destroyer, all rolled into one deeply human package. Fans don't just love Sonny, they're invested in every aspect of his journey, celebrating his victories and feeling his losses as if they were their own.